Evening all. How, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. How you all doing? And belated Happy New Year. And thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, lovely. I was going to say lovely to see you all. Well, you know what I mean. Hi, comfortably done. Phoebe, Martin, Claire, Mac Jack, Sparking Mad on the old website. And we're also on YouTube and also on Facebook Live. Hey, Jimmy, thank you. Jackie, Isabel, Jerry, hey, Charlie. You're truly welcome. Truly welcome to, at this stage, we thought we would be in, hey, Elaine, we would be in, hey, Patrick, Damien, we would be in more normal times. Hey, Sandra, Pete, but it seems to be getting weird. So, we'll keep doing this, shall we? And thank you so much for all your generosity. We've raised over 1,700 quid. We are doing, as you know, on our website, charity raising for both St Vincent de Paul and Northern Ireland Hospice, and you've been so generous. And to answer somebody's queries, they, of course, are eligible for gift aid. So thank you very, very much. And thank you for those people who've dropped a couple of shekels into the kitchen basket. It helps me sustain this, motivate me, which is good. So Friday evening we do our Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers quiz. And Saturday evening afternoon, we do our party quiz. So Friday is our connections special main course. Let me tell you what else we've got. We've got 3 kids characters, want the authors. We've got 3 city nicknames. We've got 3 famous tables, 3 famous Bruces. Then we do our full course of connections. We will then have a picture round. We've got some biopic movies. We've got some animals. Somebody was looking for animals. We've got some animals. We've got some volcanoes. And we've got some sporting siblings. That's a bit of a blockbuster picture round this evening because there are 21 points available in the picture round. And then we'll finish with 3 famous inventors or inventions, 3 famous fours, what's missing, 3 famous sporting lasts. And then we'll finish lastly with 3 famous firsts, which sounds a bit the wrong way round. All is good. And hi, Paul, and thanks for your lovely, encouraging message earlier, because it's lonely. I can't see anybody. I just see me. So your comments of encouragement are very, very welcome. So there we go. We have a total of 58 points available for you competitors. It's all free. Keep donating. Keep subscribing to YouTube. We're up to 510. I would like to get to 1,000. So just go and subscribe. It's all free. And I'll also keep you posted on some ideas I have with this homeschooling. I think we should do a kids event, and I'm going to do some specific music, football, different niche quizzes through the month of January to help us all get through. There you go. Fantastic. So you're all very welcome. The rules are dead simple. No Googling, number 1, and the golden one. No answers on the feed. So if you get all excited, which you do, when you think you know it, just scribble it down on your bit of paper with your pens, pencils, and confer with your teammates near and far. So keep well, guys. And hi, Anna. Temple strikes back. Fantastic. So everything's famous. We bundle it into 3s. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Thanks, guys. So here we go. So I'm going to give you 3 kids' literary characters, and I'm looking for the respective authors. The respective authors responsible for these literary character creations. Okay, number 1. Who created? The author, please. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, the author, is your first question on our Quizzy quiz for Quizzers quiz. Winnie the Pooh, the creator. Phoebe, if you wouldn't mind giving my mum, Deborah, happy birthday, Deborah. Yes, of course I will. Hope you're having a great day, Deborah. Enjoy your day. Yes, our little community is growing. Isn't it fantastic? We all know each other. Happy birthday, Deborah. Enjoy. Character number 2. Who created Tom Sawyer? Tom Sawyer. The creator, please. Author, Tom Sawyer. Hey, William. Hey, Keith on Facebook Live. And number 3, Charlie Bouquet. Charlie Bucket is your literary creation. Number 3, the author, please. Charlie Bucket. So, Winnie the Pooh, Tom Sawyer, Charlie Bucket. Your first 3 authors, please. Hi, Isabel. What's the temperature like in San Diego? So there's your 3 famous literary creations. And now we do 3 city nicknames, and to avoid controversy, I'm going to give you some of their bearings. So, because there's some city nicknames that double up. So, city number 1, the Windy City at 41 degrees north. The Windy City. Name the city, please. Location, 41 degrees north is your city nickname number 1. The Windy City at 41 degrees north. Kieran, your dad is in hospital. Of course, Kieran. What's your dad's first name? Of course. Give me his first name, Kieran. Of course I'll say hi. So, Windy City, 41 degrees north. Granite City, city number 2, 57 degrees north. Granite City is your city nickname, famous, number 2. Granite City, 57 degrees north. Hi, Bobby. Hope you're doing okay. Keep well. Get well. Get home. And we keep the kind of trickiest for number 3. City nickname number 3. The city, please. Pearl of the Danube. Pearl of the Danube at 47 degrees north. What's that? The Pearl of the Danube, 47 degrees north. Hi, Bobby. Get well soon. Excuse me. So, we're zipping along rightly, aren't we? Now you're 7, 8 and 9. 3 famous tables. 3 hi Fins Fools. Hi Pete. How's everybody doing, Pete, in your household? 3 famous tables. Famous table question number 1. Table Mountain. The city, please. Table Mountain is your famous table number 1. Table Mountain. Quite simply, the city. Absolute pleasure, Kieran. Absolute pleasure. Table Mountain. Straightforward. Table. Famous table question number 2. Table salt. The chemical formula. Well, it is Quizzy quiz. Chemical formula for your famous table number 2. Table salt. Chemical formula. Bit of homeschooling here. And your famous table number 3, your question. This mythical castled city, this mythical castle city is the centre of the kingdom of Logers. Logers, in Arthurian legend, location for the round table. Give me this mythical castle city, centre of the kingdom of Logers, in Arthurian legend, host, location for your round table. Your famous table number 3, the mythical castle city. Arthur's round table. Hey Reese, you're very welcome to the website. It's all good. It's all easy on the website. Thank you. Hey Noah. So there's your 3 famous tables. Table Mountain, the city. Table Salt, your chemical formula. And your mythical castled city, Logers. Location for the round table. And your final 3 in round 1, 10, 11 and 12. And don't worry if you were late joining, we get a recap at the end of each round. 12 points available in this first round. Famous Bruces. Famous Bruces. Famous Bruce number 1. Famous Bruce question number 1. Bruce Springsteen's backing band, mainly since 1972. Bruce Springsteen's backing band since 72. Hi Thunderbroads. Hi Cora. Hope you guys are all doing well this new year. Where are you this evening, Thunderbroads? Bruce Springsteen's backing band since 72. That's a Lucy question. Famous Bruce number 2. Famous Bruce number 2. Hong Kong American actor, real name, Lee Jun Fan. Lee Jun Fan is your Hong Kong American actor. Who's that? Lee Jun Fan. Famous Bruce number 2. Lee Jun Fan. And your final Bruce, indeed your final question in round 1. Dr. Robert Bruce Banner. Dr. Robert Bruce, because it is Bruce's, Banner. Who's that? Your famous Bruce number 3. So let's take a look at the recap. In advance, ignore Paddington Bear. We did apologies, we did a well, it wasn't last minute. I forgot to update the old graphics, so it's not Paddington Bear. Substitute, of course, I've already asked you, it's Winnie the Pooh. So we're looking for the authors, not Paddington Bear. Well, you can guess who that is if you want. But Winnie the Pooh, Tom Sawyer and Charlie Bucket. Windy City, where's that? 41 degrees north. Granite City, where's that? 57 degrees north. Pearl of the Danube, 47 degrees north. Your famous tables. Table Mountain overlooks which city? Chemical formula of table salt. And then your mythical castled city. Location of the round table in Arthurian legend. Your famous Bruces. Bruce Springsteen's primary backing band since 72. Hong Kong American actor, real name Lee Jun Fan. And Dr. Robert Bruce Banner is who? Thanks, Billy, for that encouragement. Anybody unwell or stuck in the hospital needs all our support, so get well soon, Bobby, and thanks, Billy, for your, as ever, encouragement. And I hope you're doing good. Okay, your answers to your first round. How did you get on? So, Winnie the Pooh. A. Milne, Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer, Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, it's Winnie the Pooh. So if you went with my typo about Paddington Bear, and you're interested, but it was Winnie the Pooh, the author. Sorry for the confusion. That was the one I asked. But I hadn't changed the graphic. Paddington Bear. If you went for it, Michael Bond, but the one I'm interested in is Winnie the Pooh. A. Milne, Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain, Charlie Bucket, Roald Dahl. Windy City, Chicago at 41 degrees north. Aberdeen, the Granite City, 57 degrees north. And did you figure out Budapest at 47 degrees north, Pearl of the Danube? Your Table Mountain overlooks Cape Town. Did you get sodium chloride or NaCl for your table salt? And did you figure out the Walled City, mythical Camelot? E Street Band, Bruce Springsteen, more like a Saturday evening question. The E Street Band, did you figure out Lee Jung Fan? Your famous Bruce number 2 was Bruce Lee, and Hulk, or Incredible Hulk, is Dr. Robert Bruce Banner. Awesome. Keep posting those scores. Maxing Out, Shamrock, Solitude, OK Carnegie, Frogs, all doing well. Sandbaggers 11, Home Aloners 11, Lockdown Haircuts, Comfortably Done, Maxing Out. Let's get quizzical, 10 out of 12. 5 o'clock, somewhere 12. Hi Deirdre on 11, Keith on 11, Kieran on 11, Pugwash maxing out on 12. Keep posting. And Team Dev on 11. Good to have you all back. And hi Claire and Mac Jacks on 11. Round 2. A full course of handmade, carefully prepared connections for those of you. Hey Edwina on 11 and Cora on 11. Well done, Thunderbroads and Finsfools. So as he tries and gets out his paperclip, there we go. A full course of connections. For those of you new to connections, you get 3 bits of random information. You join the dots and figure out what connects. Okay, so let's just dive right in there with your full course of connections this Friday Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers Quiz. Can I move the screen up a bit on the website? Thanks, Una, for the feedback. I can't, but I know a man who can. Yeah, we'll take care of that. We will indeed. And we're going to be doing other things. We're going to be doing other things with the website. We're going to be doing lots of things. So, there you go. What connects? What connects Coldplay, the band, with the Circle Line, with the Huang Ho River? Huang Ho River, the Circle Line, and Coldplay is your what connects. Number 1. Welcome the Hassan family on YouTube. Coldplay, Circle Line, and the Huang Ho River. What connects number 2? What connects the internal combustion engine and a liquid fuel with Mark Sinclair with an Italian clothing brand? Is your what connects number 2? An Italian clothing brand, Mark Sinclair, and an internal combustion engine and or liquid fuel is your what connects number 2. Well done, David. 8 out of 12. Hi, Marianne. By the way, I'll let you know a wee secret. There's a couple of tricky connections this evening. But you're smart. What connects, number 3? What connects the ear with cumulonimbus clouds with a blacksmith? A blacksmith, cumulonimbus clouds, and the ear is your what connects, number 2. Well done, Kaiser's Crew, late arrivals. Better late than never, Deborah. Good to have you. Connects, number 4. You still on the air, cumulonimbus clouds and your blacksmith, number 3. Number 4. A 1994 Jim Carrey comedy movie, 94, Jim Carrey, Scaramouche, with a facial treatment. A facial treatment, Scaramouche, and a 1994 Jim Carrey comedy movie is your what connects, number 4. Well done, Barking Mad. Hi, Niall. 94 Jim Carrey movie, Scaramouche, a facial treatment. Number 5. What connects? What connects Tomb Raider, a small holding perhaps in the Scottish Highlands, with a former British female tennis pro? A former British female tennis pro with your Scottish Highlands small holding perhaps, with Tomb Raider is your what connects, number 5. Tricky connection, number 6 of 12. What connects? What connects an auction with national resources that are economically recoverable with a protected area of importance? For example, wildlife, flora, fauna. So a protected area of importance in the environment, wildlife, flora, fauna, with national resources that are economically recoverable with an auction is your rather out there connection, number 6. Number 7. What connects? What connects a game of cards with a gardening tool with the Maltese falcon is your connection, number 7. What connects the Maltese falcon with a gardening tool and a game of cards? Connection 7. Connection 8. What connects? What connects a weapon? A weapon with an ornamental knot with an area in East London within the borough of Tower Hamlets. So an area, East London, within the borough of Tower Hamlets, with an ornamental knot and indeed a weapon. Is your what connects? Number 8. A weapon, an ornamental knot, at an area in East London within the borough of Tower Hamlets. Tricky. Number 9. What connects? What connects George Orwell with the former British Prime Minister with a supernatural horror movie made in 1999? A supernatural horror movie made in 1999 with George Orwell and also a former British PM. Is your what connects? Number 9. Connection number 10. 10 of 12. Pay attention. Not that you're not paying attention, but connection number 10. Pay special attention. What connects a loosely defined area of the central United States where tornadoes are most frequent? Tornadoes. A loosely defined area in the United States. With a 1918 comic strip by Frank King and also a 1970 Rod Stewart album with 10-pin bowling. What? What connects 10-pin bowling with a 1970 Rod Stewart album and indeed also a 1918 comic strip by Frank King with this loosely defined area in the central US states where you find tornadoes, twisters? Is your bizarre connection number 10? I hear you. See you, Deirdre. So this loosely defined area in the central United States, tornadoes, Rod Stewart album 70, 1918 comic strip, Frank King and 10-pin bowling. And your penultimate connection but one. Connection number 11. What connects? What connects a science fiction comic strip that first appeared in 1928, a science fiction comic strip first appeared in 1928, with Shaggy, as in Scooby-Doo, with someone who was elected to the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2013. Indeed, one of the best-selling music artists ever. So, country music artist, but huge. Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, with your science fiction comic strip that first appeared way back in 1928. Is your what connects number 11? And your final connection. What connects a 1900 armed conflict in China with a breed of dog developed in Germany with Simon Garfunkel's Lie La Lie? Simon and Garfunkel's Lie La Lie? What's that? A breed of dog in Germany. A 1900 armed conflict in China. Simon and Garfunkel. Lie, lie, lie. What connects? A musical. Partly. Number 12. Okay, so let's have a little peek, shall we, at those 12. Your main course, round 2 of connections. So, Coldplay, Wang Ho River, the Circle Line, an internal combustion engine and a liquid fuel, with Mark Sinclair, an American actor, with an Italian clothing brand. Number 3, what connects? The ear, with cumulonimbus clouds and a blacksmith. What connects? A 1994 Jim Carrey comedy movie with Scaramouche, with a facial treatment. What connects? Tomb Raider, the small area of land, a small holding, perhaps most closely associated with the Scottish Highlands, with a former British female tennis player turned presenter. An auction, natural resources, did I say national? Natural resources that are economically recoverable, with a protected area of importance, for example, wildlife, flora, fauna, or such like. What connects? A game of cards with a gardening tool, with the Maltese falcon. A weapon with an ornamental knot, with an area of East London within the London borough of Tower Hamlets. George Orwell, with a former British PM, with a supernatural horror movie made in 1999. 10. A loosely defined area of the central United States where tornadoes are most frequent. A 1918 comic strip by Frank King, as well as a 1970 Rod Stewart album with a 10-pin bowling thingy-majigger sport. Your science fiction comic strip first appeared in 1928 with Shaggy from Scooby-Doo fame, with elected to the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2013, one of the best-selling music artists ever. And your final connection, a 1900 armed conflict in China with a breed of dog developed in Germany, with Simon and Garfunkel and Lie La Lie. So there's your 12 connections if you want to tidy those up as we go into, after round 2, we'll do round 3. So how did you get on? Well, let's find out. Here's your 12 connections. Tricky, some of them, but you're good at connections. So, did you figure out yellow? Coldplay, Yellow River, as I scramble to find my answers, which I can't seem to locate. Yes, here we go. So Yellow River, Underground Line, the Circle Line in yellow, Vin Diesel, Diesel brand, Diesel fuel, Anvil, Ear, Anvil, Blacksmith, Anvil, your cumulonimbus clouds, The Mask, as in the movie, somebody stop me, with your facial, and with Scaramouche, Lara and Annabel Croft, and your Scottish Highlands smallholding Croft Reserve, Sam Spade, spade gardening tool, spade cards, bow in London, bow weapon, bow decorative knot, Eric, Arthur Blair, Tony Blair, Blair Witch, Blair, Gasoline Alley, Tornado Alley, Bowling Alley, Alley, Rogers, as in Norval Shaggy Rogers, as in Buck Rogers, as in Kenny Rogers, Boxer Rebellion, Boxer, as in Simon and Garfunkel, Lie La Lie, and your German dog. So keep posting those scores. Well done, Keith, Deirdre, 5 o'clock, Finn's Fools, Barking Mad, Houston No Problems, Shamrock Solitude, Blazing a Trail, As Our Lockdown Haircuts, Billy and Connor on 22, Comfortably Done Paddy on 24, Kaiser's Crew 21, Carnegie 19. Keep posting your scores on our channels, and if you haven't tried our website, please do so. Excellent. So what was I saying earlier about round 3 as I missed a phone call there? There we go. People should know not to ring me on a Friday at 9. So, yeah, where was I? Yep. So we've got some images. Well done, Sam. Keep posting your scores. I just dropped a bit of paper. Sorry about that. So we've got 4 movie biopics to kick off, and then we will do some sporting siblings, some animals, and we've got a map. So, okay, so in the movie biopics, there's 4 of them. There's 2 points. Thanks, Joe, on the website. Brilliant. There's 2 points for each graphic, 1 for the actor and 2 for the real life character that the actor is portraying. So there's 2 points for each of the first 4 movie biopics. Actor and character, real life character that the actor plays. Okay, shush Vincent, just get on with it. Number 1, 2 points for each. Here we go. Good luck. Number 2, 2 points, 1 for the actor and the real life character. So that was 3. Number 4. Actor, real life character. Biopic, number 4, 2 points for each. Okay, your next set of three, 2 points each for each image. Why? Because you've got 3 sets of sporting siblings. 3 sets, so 2 points for each sibling gives you 6 in your next batch of 3. Sporting sibling pair number 1. Who are these guys? Sporting sibling picture. Number 2. Identify these siblings. Who are these guys? And 2 points for your tricky sporting siblings. Number 3, or image 7. 2 points if you know these guys. Okay, so that takes us up to 7. So your next 3, 8, 9 and 10. Bit of wildlife. Identify the 3 animals, please. Animal number 1. Identify this animal. Number 1. Number 2. This animal, please. And big cat. Big cat. Name this big cat. Okay, your final 4. 2 maps. 4 volcanoes. Tricky. 2 maps, 4 volcanoes, 2 in each. So first pair of volcanoes in the Americas. Identify these 2 marked volcanoes. So 1 volcano, North America and one in South America. Do you know them? Tricky. Particularly the old South American one, I suggest. Okay, and then we switch continents, go to Europe. These two volcanoes from this map, both marked, because I'm that sort of guy. Two volcanoes. Identify these two European volcanoes. Okay, so your famous volcanoes. So let's fly through your picture round. As I said, there were a total of 21 points available. We had your 8 points for your movie biopics, 1 point for the actor, 1 point for the real life character. Let's just do a quick fly through. Actor and real life character. Four. Your 3 sets of sporting siblings, 2 points each, obviously. These guys. Your 3 animals. And then your tricky volcanoes. 2 volcanoes in the Americas, one in North, one in South America, identified with the little triangles. Here's your first 2. And maybe a tad easier, your 2 European famous volcanoes. Everything's famous here, as you know. Okay, so if you want to tidy up your movie biopics, sporting siblings, animals, and volcanoes, how did you get on? Well, let's put some answers up, and then we'll figure it out. So here you go. Good luck, guys. Round 3, a mixed bag of images. So, did you figure out it was Johnny Cash, played by Joaquin Phoenix, Walk the Line, The Untouchables, Kevin Costner playing Elliot Ness, Apollo 13 was Tom Hanks. Tricky, did you get Jim Lovell? Well done. If you did, give yourself an extra pat on the back. Idi Amin, played by Forrest Whitaker, The Last King of Scotland, the Williams sisters, Serena and Venus, the Loudrop brothers, Michael and Brian, and did you get the Brownlee brothers, Alistair and Johnny? Well done if you did. Your aardvark, forgive the typo, you're a hyena, and did you get puma? If you went for cougar, maybe I'll be, yeah. And in reverse order, your two European volcanoes, did you get Mount Etna and Vesuvius? The tricky one, did you get Cotopaxi and Mount St. Helens in the United States? So yeah, we had 8, 14, 17 for 21 points in a rather elongated pitch around this evening. So very well done. Let me know how you got on out of thus far. That would be 45 points. 45. As we sail into our final round. So let me know how you're getting on. Aggregate thus far, I know it's a bit messy. 12 and 12 and 21 would have given you max possible thus far of 45 points. Excellent, guys. Super duper. And before we go into our final round, a promo. Couple of things. Yeah, go on to our website. Well done, comfortably done. Lockdown haircuts, Carnegie. Let's get quizzical promo. Saturday evening, your party quiz. You're more than welcome to tune in tomorrow, same time, same place, your place. A bit more entertainment-y. And a bit of an after party. Name that tune. So go to the website where it's all free and keep donating, even if it's only £1 or £2 during the month of January for our charities and what we do here. And we're doing different things on our website, and I'll keep you posted on developments and niche events over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned. Watch out for messages on Facebook, etc., and or social, and share. Yeah. Okay. Final round. I was going to say, oh yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, final round. So, you're going to get 3 famous inventions. So you get a bit of background on the old invention, and you get the initials of said invention. Okay. So 3 famous inventions. Famous invention number 1. The verbiage. A near instant cooker patented by Percy Spencer in 1945. So what is a near instant cooker? Cooker invention patented by Percy Spencer in 1945. The initials MO. MO. Good scoring. Eurowalls. Keith, Deirdre, Anna, David. Fantastic scoring. Edwina. So, your near instant cooker patented by Percy Spencer in 1945. Initials of said invention MO. MO. Good scoring, Team Dev. So, invention number 2. A device which sprays regulated amount of fuel into a car engine where it is combusted. Initial C is your invention for this device number 2. Identify this invention, initial C, a device which sprays a regulated amount of fuel into a car engine where it is combusted. Famous invention, initial C. Good scoring, Sandbaggers, Kaisers, and Fins, Fulls, and Eurowalls. Famous invention number 3, tricky. We take it for granted. But anyway, it's a length of wire. A length of wire coiled into a spring with a point at one end and a clasp at the other. Point at one end, clasp at the other. Initials, SP. S, sugar, P, papa. Length of wire, coiled into a spring with a point at one end and a clasp on the other. SP is your famous invention I suggest we take for granted. Number 3. Pugwash. Good scoring, Pugwash. And your next, and Keith, well done too. And your next batch of 3, missing from famous 4s. So you've got 3 bunches of famous 4s, and you get 3 of the 4, and you figure out what's missing from the famous 4s. So famous 4 set number 1, baseball. In the sport of baseball, the points on the field where the players run to, first, second, and third base. But what's the 4th point missing from your famous 4 in the sport of baseball, on the field where the players run to, first base, second base, third base, and what's missing from your first famous 4? First, second, third base. What's missing? Baseball. Famous 4, number 2. There are 4 cardinal virtues. 4 cardinal virtues. Jot these down. Prudence, justice, fortitude, and what is your missing cardinal virtue number 4? I give you prudence, I give you justice, and I give you fortitude. Of course I do. But what's missing from your cardinal virtues? Famous 4, number 2, missing. I repeat, prudence, justice, fortitude. And your famous 4, number 3. There are 4 stages of metamorphosis. That's a big word to say on a Friday night. There are 4 stages of metamorphosis, if you remember from biology, back to school. Butterflies and moths. I give you eggs. I give you pupa, and the adult phase. But what stage have I not given you in the 4 stages of metamorphosis of butterflies and moths? Eggs, pupa, adult, and what's missing? We're in the home straight now, guys. Happy New Year. Good luck to you all in 2021. Good luck to us all. And look after one another. And if this helps, it's good. Next set of 3. Famous sporting lasts. So a wee bit of sport this evening. 3 famous sporting lasts. You'll need to have your wits about you to figure these out. No Googling. Who was the last North American in men's tennis to win a Grand Slam? Who was the last North American in men's tennis to win a Grand Slam? Australia, Paris, Wimbledon, New York. Of the 4 Grand Slams, the last North American to win a Grand Slam. Who would that be? Tricky. That's your famous sporting last. Number 1, the last North American in men's tennis to win one of the 4 slams. Sporting last, number 2. Who were the last Italian team to win the Champions League? The last Italian team to win the Champions League is your famous Sporting last, number 2. Italian side, the last to win the Champions League. And your famous Sporting last, number 3. Who was the last European in men's golf to win a major? So, who was the last men's European golfer to win a major? PGA, Masters, US, British Open. The last European golfer in men's golf to win a major is your famous Sporting last, number 3. We're in the home straight now, guys. We're round the final corner. And we do famous firsts. We finish with famous firsts. 3 famous firsts coming up. 2 points for the first famous first. Famous first number 1. The date was May 26, 1972. The location, Moscow. 2 points. The first signatures on the ABM and interim SALT agreement. The first 2 signatures, Moscow, May 26, 1972, 1 point for each signature, ABM and SALT, arms limitation talks. The interim agreement, the date is key, the 2 signatures, May 26, 1972, interim, ABM and SALT agreements. Who signed? In Moscow, May 1972. 1 point for each signature. Is your famous first, number 1. Two to go. Famous first, number 2. In San Bernardino, California, Richard and Morris opened the first what? In a place called San Bernardino in California, Richard and Morris opened the first what? Richard and Morris, San Bernardino, California. Opened the first what? Richard and Morris. And your final first. Your final first, indeed your final question on our Quizzy quiz for Quizzers Quiz this Friday evening. Which Viking sailor was believed to be the first European to land in the Americas? Which Viking sailor is believed to be the first European to land in the Americas? Is your famous first, number 3. So let's put your questions up. So there's a recap on your final round. I should have given you the so there's your recap on your inventions. So your instant cooker, MO 1945. Your device that regulates the amount of fuel, C. Your SP, your length of wire coiled into a spring. Missing from famous fours, baseball, 4 points in the field where the players run to first, second, third base, and where. Your cardinal virtues, prudence, justice, fortitude, and what. The 4 stages in metamorphosis. Where your eggs, pupa, adult, and what. The last North American in men's tennis to win a Grand Slam. Your last Italian team, excuse me, to win the Champions League, and your last men's European golfer to win a major. May 26, 72. Those 2 signatures, the first signatures on the AVM and interim salt agreement. And that year in San Bernardino, was that 1945? Can't even read my own writing. Richard and Morris opened the first what? And which Viking sailor, your famous first number 3, is believed to have become the first European to land in the Americas? So by my dodgy arithmetic, you had a potential total of 58 points available in tonight's Quizzy quiz for Quizzers Quiz. Thank you for tuning in. How did you get on? We'll soon find out. Good luck. Here we go. So the microwave oven is your Percy Spencer invention. Your carburetor, your safety pin is your SP. Your home plate augments first, second, and third base. Temperance is your final 4th cardinal virtue. Larva is your missing stage in metamorphosis. And erotic, US Open 2002, I believe. Inter Milan were the last team to win the Champions League from Italy, season 09-10. And the last men's European golfer was Ireland's Shane Lowry in 2018. And your famous first, Richard Nixon and Leonid Brezhnev for 2 points. McDonald's was Richard and Morris in San Bernardino. And Leif Erikson was your Viking sailor who is believed to have been the first European to land in the Americas. So a total of 58 points available. Well done, Deirdre. So keep posting. And 54 lockdown haircuts. Fantastic scoring. Well done tonight, guys. Well done. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Look after one another. And yeah, maybe see you tomorrow night. Well, you'll see me. I'll be here. Well done. Comfortably done. Well done, the home aloners, sandbaggers. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Super duper. Keep well. Keep well, everybody. And it's hopefully an hour well spent. And you learn some stuff. So tomorrow evening is our party quiz. Same time, same place, your place. Quizzy stuff, but a bit more entertainment-y. And a few tunes. Yeah. Kick back. Okay. Thank you, guys. Go onto the website. Keep donating to those charities. Let's see if we can bust a couple of grand over the next few weeks. And subscribe to YouTube. Yeah, just subscribe to YouTube. It's free. See if I can get to 1,000, because not me, we can start producing revenue, improve the website, all of the plans as your leader that I have. Yeah. Good scoring, Shamrock. Yeah, I've got lots of ideas. Time and money. But sure, we'll get there. It's all good. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Adios. Keep posting those scores.